Hey guys, this is Luke Johnson from the philosophy teaching app Noetic. Go download it for your iPhone, your Droid, your iPad, all that stuff. So I wanted to take a moment and do a review of a teaching material that I found to be really extraordinary. I was a little hesitant to try this one at first. Never heard of it before, didn't know what I was getting myself into. And it has proven to be just a pure and utter joy. So what I'm going to tell you about is this podcast. I don't know if it's right to call it a podcast. It seems more like an evolving audiobook put together by a fella named Stephen West. And Stephen West is going to be a star one day. Not only because he's an incredible writer, he is an incredible narrator. He's really funny. He's well researched. And he's doing something that other things out there aren't doing. He's not going to lecture you. He's not going to discuss with you. These are things that I do on the Noetic app and other people have done on YouTube and stuff like that. He is telling you a story. He is telling you the story of philosophy. But he's doing it in a very accessible way. He and I are both very interested in solving a lot of cultural problems through philosophy. And we're both very interested in making philosophy accessible. I want to do it so everybody who has a smartphone can have access to a world-class education. I think what Stephen is trying to do is to perhaps entice people to study philosophy that had written it off. And he does this through his wit. He does this through his voice acting. He does this through his ability to just tell this emergent story of ideas. In a way, if I had to describe him, I actually think he kind of splits the difference between Will Durant, who did, I guess, the story of philosophy, that audiobook and book, and like Garrison Keillor. It's folksy, it's relatable, and very, very informative. I listened to 3 episodes tonight. Kierkegaard on anxiety, Marx and Kierkegaard on religion, part 1 and 2. Okay? So you may be thinking to yourself, that's great, Luke. This is a fantastic material for the kids, for people who aren't really serious scholars. If you think that way, you're probably part of the problem with why academia is probably going to experience a recession. What Stephen has done here is he has illustrated how essential it is to include the human personality and warmth into teaching. And I think Stephen can teach us a lot, those of us who have more advanced degrees in philosophy, about how to make more compelling lectures and how to make more compelling teaching materials. So do not write him off. This kid is going to be going places. And I don't know, Stephen, maybe you want to work together one day. So check this out. His name is Stephen West, and he has a podcast. It's on the podcasting app. It's called Philosophize This, with an exclamation mark. I believe he is up into the 80s now in terms of how many episodes he's done. I can vouch for 3 of them. They're great. Check it out. And while you're at it, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll be doing, you know what I do. I do reviews of teaching materials. I do discussions of books. I do lectures, all that stuff, which you can find on the Noetic app. Stay tuned. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the bin. All right. Peace, guys.